Snooze, hit that social. Make sure you tap into the like button. Right now, I'm outside of NYC. It's currently 13 degrees. But we're going to catch up on some NYC news. Shout out goes out to Fat Joe. Just recently went live, and he actually spoke about Alpo. Now, everybody knows when you speak about Alpo and NYC, it's always something. But Fat Joe was telling a story about this guy he knew who hung with Alpo, and he was telling him, don't hang out with Poe. Here's what it is. Let's jump into this little moment about Alpo by Fat Joe. Let's go. Latest news, hit that social.
Wally World throws the hood plays. I remember they was like, yo, the dude Alpo walked up in there with a royal blue fur to the Wally World play, where all the so-called real who did 30 years was in there, in attendance. When Wally World throws a play, the whole hood, every real guy's there. But you got the guy who's the Sammy the Bull of this community in there with a royal blue fur. And so people say, oh, well, he ain't tell on me. Yo, he ain't tell on me. Wally World said, yes, sir. We could pin that comment. When Fat Joe says something, you know what he's saying. And so I don't know so much about rat, this, that, because it looked like everybody just cool with this. Like, it's like, he ain't tell on me. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm a dinosaur. Sometimes I feel like, why do we live so morally? Why do I live so morally? You know, once I seen this guy, this is where I learned my lesson. I seen this guy who did so much time, still to this day, one of the realest guys I ever known. Too much time. There's nothing you can say about him. And one day I seen him walking with a guy who snitched, and he was holding him down. Like, his security, his protection. And I pulled him to the side immediately. I'm like, yo, bro, let me ask you a question, man. I said, oh, what you doing with this guy? You know, Fat Joe, no matter how real a guy is, no matter what, if I see something I don't like, I address it. I'm like, what are you doing with this guy? Yo, Joe, he got the money now. You know, I'm a real, I did 20 years. Everybody know. I said, you're right. Everybody knows you're a real guy. You're one of the realest ever. What are you doing with him? Yo, Joe, the guy got the money. I got to hold him down. He takes care of me. And so, maybe 10 years ago or something, 15, something, broke my heart. It broke my heart. Where I was just like, damn, now you got real guys who are the real, holding down the rats. And so I go and I say, I might be, bro. In this world of 88, no disrespect. I know I didn't do 40 years and I don't want to. And thank God I didn't. But I might be the realest. I'm telling y'all, I might be. Because a lot of you guys break my heart. And what do? When somebody does go to jail, it's in here, you'll read about it. You pawn your jury to pay for their lawyer. They get 20 years in jail. You go visit them for 16 years straight. Put money in their books. Going up there in snowstorms. And at that, you're famous. And you don't give up on your man. And he comes home and you give him brand new trucks, brand new apartments, money, jewelry. And they turn out to be the biggest snakes you've ever met in your life. After you did 16 years in jail with somebody. And went to visit them and all that. So it's a crazy world. You never know. You know, Rich Player, my brother, my right-hand man, he's the guy that if you go to jail will visit you. He's the guy that will always throw commissary in you. He's the guy that believes in people. I tell him, I hope it never happens to you like it happened to me. Because worse than any beef, anybody you ever thought of in the world, investing your time in someone for all those years and going to visit them and keeping it 100 and speaking their name and positivity and having people respect them. It's disgusting when they turn back on you and they show that they're snakes. Put God first at all times. That's it. It ain't going to be no money. Ain't going to be no friends. Ain't going to be nothing. When you go through your hardest times, when you go through the times you think you can't make it past, when you go through the times when you ain't got nothing, when you go through everything, it's always God. And when you're winning, pray even more that the man bless you to win. It's always about God. Peace, y'all, the biggest in the game.
I want to thank you very much for watching. It's your boy Andy Appleseed. Andy Appleseed TV is the name of the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, drop me a comment. We got the latest and greatest hip-hop news commentary by your boy Andy Appleseed. It's going down. Live stream edits, you name it. Hit that like, catch me in the next video. Peace.